Unlock Positivity with Sadhguru, an initiative by Isha Foundation and Big FM.
Namaskaram.
Namaskaram.
I'm so excited and it's like dream come true. Thank you so much for this opportunity and a lot of gratitude. Okay, so my question for you is that I'm from Northeast region of India and we have seen the Western model of development through our lives since my childhood. I'm sure all the future generations as well. But now people are realizing that we need to live in a balanced manner with the nature, and then only we will survive, because we all are nature and we have to respect nature. However, decisions of exploitation of nature are still being taken by our leaders and authorities in the name of establishing industries. So what is your take on that?
So this is an important aspect in our lives. If you are not already aware of this, we've been running campaigns of Rally for Rivers, Kaveri Calling, now Conscious Planet. All these movements are just about marrying ecology and economy. Right now, our idea of economy is to destroy everything and build a tower of our own and live in that tower. So many cities like this have been built, towers and towers, no life all around them. Now that they're imprisoned in their towers because of the virus, they're suffering immensely, they want to come out. So, is there a magic solution to this? No, because we have 7.6 billion people on the planet. You have to feed them, they have their aspirations, they have their needs. At least they need a radio, you know if not anything else. So, to fulfill all their aspirations, so many things have to be done. Can we stop all the economic activity? We cannot. At the same time, can we rip the planet apart for our economic activity? We definitely cannot, all right. So in many ways, right now this situation, I know if I say this, many people will get very upset and angry, but I want you to look at this. Our economic engine, every one of us, there's no exception in this, every one of us, we all trying to keep the throttle full. This is our idea of life, always. Whatever we are doing, full throttle. Full throttle work, full throttle shopping, full throttle everything going on full throttle, all right? Every nation is trying to do its best to be ahead of others, every human being is doing their best to be ahead of others, endlessly it's going on. So our economic engine has been roaring. Compared to any other time in the history of humanity, the economy is in such a massive activity state. But this is an engine roaring without nobody handling the steering wheel. Nobody has the steering wheel. Nobody knows where it's going. Anyway, in the next probably 20 to 25 years or maximum 30 years, inevitably there were going to be massive disasters on this planet, which are, ecology instigated disasters would anyway happen. And population is multiplying. Even in that we are not stopping. At the beginning of 20th century, that was just a little over 100 years ago, we were just 1.6 billion people. Today we are 7.6 billion people. United Nations make a projection that by 2050 we'll be 9.6 billion people. So you won't have any forest left in Assam because everything will be housing. Because governments are committed to provide housing for all the number of people that people keep on reproducing and go on building houses and houses,
yes,
there'll be no space for anything else. One fundamental problem is because religious ideas that all the other creatures are here to serve us, we are the only life, everybody else is here to serve us. We can eat them, we can kill them, we can burn them, we can do whatever we want without any sense about it, any life sense about it, but every other creature is here to serve us. This is one of the most disastrous ideas which has gotten into people's heads.
Yes.
You just go, if you pay enough attention, you're in Guwahati, if you pay attention to a rhinoceros, that's a big one. But even if you pay attention to a group of ants, they have a life of their own, full life of their own. Their society is fully organized, they have a whole process going on, their traffic is better organized than Guwahati, isn't it?
Yes, very true.
They have a full-fledged life. You ask an ant, you go stand near their nest and ask them, are you all here to serve us? They will tell you, climbing up your legs, they will tell you in their own language, all right? They want to live their lives. They have no intention of serving any lousy human being, all right? But lousy human beings have such ideas that every other creature is here only to serve us. Well, in the nature of life, it is such, if one has to live, something else will die to some extent. This is fine because that's a natural cycle, that's not our idea. But how much is a big thing. But you cannot contain human aspirations. As human capabilities go up, our aspirations go up. As our aspiration goes up, our activity goes up. So at least human population you must control. So as a part of this, at the… in our community of Isha community, there are hundreds of young couples who have decided not to have children. I told them, what for? If you are an endangered species, I would say, please, if you are a rhinoceros or a tiger, I would say, please have more children. Human beings are not endangered species, we're just too many, that's our problem. So there is no need to simply see, once you become human, you are supposed to do everything consciously. That is the significance of being human, including our reproduction, including how much population we should have. Well, medical sciences and various other things has extended human lifespan, which is a wonderful thing. If you do not know this, in 1947, when we got our independence, the average life expectancy of an Indian was 27 years. That means maybe some of you would be alive, I should be gone long time ago, all right? Yes. But today, average life expectancy is around 73, which is a phenomenal achievement for the country. So when we extend or postpone the death, is it not a common sense to postpone the birth, I'm asking? I'm not trying to weave any philosophy. Simple arithmetic. When you postpone the death, you also postpone the birth. Now we postpone the death and we don't postpone the birth, then now there is a massive… Just imagine, 10 billion people, by 2055 we'll be 10 billion people. I'm telling you, nobody can live well on this planet, nobody. It doesn't matter how much education you have, how much money you have, wealth you have, nobody can live well here. So all of you young people should take it up, and those who listen to you, you must tell them this: reproduction is not a compulsive activity among human beings. It must be a conscious activity.
Unlock Positivity with Sadhguru, an initiative by Isha Foundation and Big FM.